Ridgway, tell me why people should go to Cornwall, Connecticut 10 times this summer.
Okay, so let me start with we're doing a lot for the 250th anniversary of our country, which our town played a role in. And so we're starting on Memorial Day.
Oh, good.
We have a parade, and we have a carnival, and we have also an opening exhibit at the Historic Society, all in Cornwall Village. So that's, I'm not sure that counts as three reasons or one reason, but that you have Memorial Day, and then on the...
Wait a second, Gordon. Do you have cotton candy on the carnival?
No, we do not have cotton candy, but there is food there, and there's ice cream and other things.
Do you have popcorn balls?
Yeah, there's probably some popcorn.
Do you have corn dogs?
They have hot dogs, I think. I'm not
All
sure
right, Gordon. We'll count that as three. Now let's go to number 4.
Okay, number 4 is we're having a militia reenactment weekend, which is on June 6th and 7th, and we're going to have Revolutionary War reenactors come and reenact the Cornwall militia, which served in the Revolutionary War, and it went down and fought for George Washington in the Battle of Long Island and at Fort Washington in what is now Manhattan, and went up to Canada. So they put in their time. So that is on June 6th and 7th. People come and see
and they'll be in uniform, Gordon, and they'll
be in uniform. They'll have their tents pitched. They'll have cooking. They'll have their military drills. They're going to have a lot of different activities going on to recreate that point in time.
Well, good. That's number 4.
And then we're having a 4th of July parade, including a dunking booth, and Jane is going to get me in the dunking booth to raise money for our Park and Recreation Commission. So there will be a bunch of different events happening on our 4th of July parade, and then we have an agricultural fair.
Wait a second, Gordon. How are you going to raise money?
They're going to have a dunking booth and some other activities.
Oh, that sounds
People
good.
pay money to throw a softball at a target, which then dunks the person sitting in the chair into water. And I'm afraid I may have to be in the chair.
Apple pie, honey?
Apple pie. There'll probably be some apple pie there, yes.
Cookies? Homemade cookies?
Yeah, we'll have the Declaration of Independence, so that will be happening. Yeah.
Where are we now? Where are we now? On number 5, dear?
That's number 5.
Okay.
Yes. And then another thing people can do is they can come any day of the week and go to West Cornwall and see. We have an electric bike rental, and they can go take bike tours around the hills and up the river valley, Housatonic River, on electric bikes, and so that's a good activity.
Oh, that's very good. Yes.
Yes. So
how
that's
many miles, Gordon? How many miles on the electric bike?
They can go up to 30 miles, I think.
Wow.
Depending on how much you pedal.
Are you gonna?
And another reason to come is you can actually go tubing on the Housatonic River if it's too hot. You can do that.
Are we up to number 7 now?
We're number 7.
Okay.
And then,
tell me about the Housatonic. Where does the Housatonic start and where does it end?
It starts above Pittsfield in Massachusetts, and it winds up in the Long Island Sound. So our section has some rocks in it, so it's a pretty exciting little ride down through the town.
Is it clean? Is the Housatonic clean river?
Yeah, they've cleaned it up a lot. Yeah, like anything like the Hudson, it's a lot cleaner than when I was a kid. So.
Listen, yeah. Gordon, I would be interested, and you would know this because you're smart about history. Tell me the towns that the Housatonic runs through.
Well, in our area, you have up at the Massachusetts border, you have Salisbury, North Canaan, Falls Village, which celebrates. They have the big falls there, so dramatic. So that's another reason you can get on your electric bike and go up to see the falls at Falls Village.
Is that number 8?
Yep. So
Okay.
that's 8. And then you have, there's always good places. There's a lot of hiking trails here. The old Appalachian Trail goes through our area. So
Oh, the Appalachian goes through your area?
yes.
Do you actually see hikers?
Oh yes. And sometimes we have to pick them up off the trail for emergency service. But anyway, no, there's quite a few Appalachian people come through the Appalachian Trail, and that's a good thing to do. And then we have our agricultural fair, and that's on the 12th of September. So we are having an agricultural fair, which will also highlight the 250th, as well as it's the 20th anniversary of the 9/11 event down in New York. So we will be having a little observance of that. So that's pretty good.
Oh, pretty good. It's better than pretty good, Gordon.
I've got more though. I can keep on going. Want me to keep
Yes.
on going?
Let me tell my audience that this is Gordon Ridgewood. And let me tell my audience that we are talking to Cornwall, Connecticut.
Yeah.
And then Gordon is the first selectman. Gordon, while we have that word in front of us, explain to America what a selectman is.
Yeah. So it's an old term that goes back to colonial days when this was the colony of Connecticut, not the state of Connecticut. And what it refers to is it's a common term with throughout New England that the people here elected or selected their leadership, which was a new thing. They weren't run by a duke or a earl. They were actually electing their own representatives. So that's the big New England thing. And so we're called the selectmen town meeting form of government, where everybody gets together every year and decides on the town budget and other matters that the selectmen feel are important for the town to vote on. So this is New England direct democracy, and in New York State they're called Board of Supervisors. So I would be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Now,
I'm equivalent to a supervisor.
how many selectmen are there, honey?
There's 3. Yeah.
And then how often do you meet?
We meet twice a month, so it's pretty active. So there is no county government in Connecticut, so a lot of the decisions are made here at the town level. So we try not to get carried away with our authority, but we do have a lot to do with the roads, emergency services, education, planning, zoning. All those things happen on.
Well, how about taxes?
Taxes. We have the authority to raise taxes, which is we use as sparingly as possible. We're just working on our budget now, and yeah, it's a challenge.
Is anybody lying on the floor kicking and screaming about the budget?
Not so far. No, it's like a lot of things. It's going up, but we try to keep the increase to a minimum. We try to recycle things, try to use things up before we throw them out, and yeah. So we even buy used highway equipment. So we do things. We try to do things practically as possible to keep the spending down as much as we can. We have a lot of volunteers here. Our fire department and ambulance is all volunteers, so that saves the town a lot of money. And we raise money to buy 2 new fire trucks. So that was money that people gave instead of having to pay taxes for it.
And what's the population? How do they make their living? What is the...
Well, it's about 1,500 people here now, and it's a variety of different. There's a great variety of different jobs here. There's not a lot of industry, although other people work in factories in other towns. Beck and Dickinson, which is right up the road, also still quite a bit of agriculture and forestry here, so people work outside. Landscaping. There's probably, I think they have a very great percentage of people that are self-employed, whether it's in the trades, um, plumbers, electricians, or it's landscaping people, or people that are doing consulting work, or a lot of people work in healthcare, education. So it's a great variety of people that we have here, and being able to do remote work. People here remote work in Boston, New York, even as far away as California, and they live here because of the quality of life.
How far are you from the New York State border?
We are 13 miles, and I know that because my son used to play baseball over in Arena, New York.
And how far are you from Massachusetts?
About the same. So we're one town away in both directions. So Sharon is on the border, and Canaan is on the border in Massachusetts. So we are in the northwest corner. We are in a regional school district with some of those towns.
Now, is this Canaan, New York, or Canaan, Connecticut?
In Connecticut.
Oh, okay.
Canaan and North Canaan.
Yeah, because
Separate
we
from
do
Canaan, New York.
By the way, Gordon, we have a Canaan, New York, and you should go to the Canaan General Store. It's run by the Mennonites, and it's a really old-fashioned store, Gordon.
Really? It's on Route 22, right?
Yes, Route 22 and the Taconic Parkway, isn't it?
Right, right. Yeah, I see it on the way. You go through up to Route 90 up the Mass Pike.
Yes.
Right there.
Now, Gordon, how
Right, I didn't know that.
How far are you, Gordon Ridgway? How far are you from Vermont?
We are. Good question. You've got to go all the way through Massachusetts to get to.
Oh, okay.
We're about 2 hours.
And how far are you from the state of Maine?
That's farther. I was just up there this weekend, but it takes you better part of almost 4 hours to get to Maine from here.
Now listen, honey, let me check with my dear helper here. How many minutes do we have left, dear?
Okay, right now we are at about 12 and a half minutes.
What, dear?
We are 12 and a half minutes in.
In?
Yes.
Or
12,
left?
12 and a half in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good, Gordon. We have plenty of time.
Good.
Now, I was going to ask you, what do the people do socially? What do they do together? Do they have bingo?
A little bit. We do have a Park and Rec Commission that has concerts on the green here, and at summertime, and then we have like senior dinners. People get together for dinners. Still a lot of that going on, and there's different music venues that people go to hear different types of music and things. So yeah, there's still a lot of social activity. A very active library that has different events. People come and do talks about books, or they have pretty famous. Another reason to come to Cornwall is there's the Rose All Grant Art Show, which has been going on for about 75 years. I'll give you 2 more reasons to come to Cornwall. So Rose All Grant Art Show, first weekend in August, and they have artists, probably about 60 artists from Cornwall exhibit their wares, from pottery to photography and paintings and stuff. That's been going on for 60, 70 years, and they give some of the proceeds to local charities, whether it's the fire department or a food bank, and that's really a pretty popular event. And the other thing it's a regional draw is we have our Women's Society has a rummage sale, and that is, what date is the rummage sale, Jane? So that is in July, and that's a 3-day rummage sale. And the people haven't heard of a rummage before. It's where you get to rummage through other people's things, and the money goes for college scholarships.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it goes to college scholarships, and if they have money left over, then they'll make gifts to charity. But it's the 18th, 19th, and 20th, and there's a Mohawk ski area, and the town hall, and 2 churches jam-packed with furnishings and furniture and clothing and books and athletic equipment and pottery and the big crowd comes just to get a good deal, and the prices are really affordable, and all the uh, money again is raised for charitable purposes. So that's another good reason to
What
go to Cornwall.
what date is that, or is it
It's
continuous?
that's July 18th, 19th, and 20th.
Oh, okay.
If you come on the Monday, they really cut good deals because they want to get rid of everything. So they call it a bag day. You can fill up a shopping bag for $1 or something. But anyway, so that's the big. People work hard on that, and they go through pounds and pounds and lots of different things get donated. Um, my son just furnished his apartment with a lot of the furniture rummage sale, so you can load up a truck for $500 and outfit your whole apartment. Plus, they have a lot of artwork, a lot of pictures, and you get some incredible deals if you know what you're looking for. So that's another big summer event that people go to, which is a lot of fun. So there's something sort of happening here every weekend or week, and then said you can underline all this is our 250, so you can come down and go to the Historic Society and see the exhibit on all this hidden history that happens in these hills. So,
Gordon, I want to get back to our 10 best things to go to Cornwall with. Where did we leave off? Number 8 or number 9?
I think I just gave you 2 more. I gave you the art show and I think we're up to 12.
Oh, are we up to 12? Review for me 9, 10, 11, and 12. What is 9?
How about we had the agricultural fair, or was that we went up to the Great Falls. We went up to we had Memorial Day, we had the Militia Day, we had the 4th of July. Then we went on electric bikes, touring up the Housatonic. We went tubing down the Housatonic. We went hiking. We switched back over to the agricultural fair. Then I had the art show in August and the rummage sale in July. And I could throw out a couple more things. We've got the 2nd anniversary of the North Cornwall Meeting House. And that's on August 22nd to August 23rd. There's lectures, concerts, receptions. So that is a beautiful old church in North Cornwall that's having its 200th anniversary, and the local farm families built the church themselves under the direction of somebody that went around building churches.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
Yeah, and some of the families are still there, and apparently some of the families contributed the beams to make the church.
Yes.
So you're sitting underneath great grandpa's beam there, you know.
Yes, I can.
It has some really nice iron, handmade wrought iron fixtures that were actually forged here in Cornwall. And
there's a very famous iron factory near you.
Yes.
Where town is that in?
That's in Salisbury. Salisbury had a huge iron industry. Salisbury and Canaan. And in fact, a lot of the cannons for the Revolution were forged in Salisbury, and Ethan Allen was involved with the iron industry before he went up to Vermont. So,
how far is that, Salisbury?
Salisbury, we can get there about 20 minutes.
What's the route? What route is it from there?
So you go up Route 7 to Route 112.
Okay.
That will take you into Salisbury. So Salisbury is actually the town in the northwest corner. So that's
a very famous thing in the Revolutionary War.
Yeah, there's a lot of things going on in Salisbury up there. Yeah.
Now, Gordon, did you people celebrate Patriots Day, April 19th?
Okay. Well, I'm not sure that's a Connecticut thing. Is that a Connecticut thing? I don't think so.
Oh, okay. You want it to be Massachusetts, huh?
That's Massachusetts. I think that's Massachusetts.
the famous
Read it.
midnight ride of Paul Revere. The British are
Right.
coming. The British are coming. Cornwall.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Concord and Lexington, dear.
That's right. And people from here went all the way up to Boston after that happened.
Oh, they did?
And yes, and we sent. I found out some old town records. We sent supplies to people in Boston when they're having a hard time with the British. Now, that was a big deal. So people here very much supported their fellow patriots in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts.
Wow. Gordon Ridge.
I remember reading. I just read there was a general named Israel Putnam.
Oh, Putnam is a very famous name in Springfield, Massachusetts.
Yes. So Israel Putnam drove 150 sheep from Brooklyn, Connecticut up to Boston to feed people. Now that's not an easy job. But he was something else. He was head of the Connecticut, militia, and they called him Old Put, and he would jump right in there and eat and mix it up with his soldiers. He was a man of the earth and a very big patriot. So, in fact, one of his descendants lives in Cornwall.
Deacon Putman was very famous in Springfield.
Yeah, Israel. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now, Gordon, do you know who said the British are not coming?
No.
Paul Revere.
Paul Revere. No, I didn't know that one.
Now, honey, I wanted to know what are the driving directions from from Manhattan to Cornwall, Connecticut.
Yeah. So your easiest way is to go up the Hutchinson Parkway to 684, and then you go up Route 22, and get off at Dover, and you go across a little bridge at Bull's Bridge. It's a very scenic little covered bridge, Bull's Bridge, and there's talk that George Washington also crossed the Housatonic at Bull's Bridge, and his horse fell into the river. They had to go pull him out. But anyway, so you don't have to fall in the river, but you can go across the bridge, and then that will wind up on Route 7, which goes through the beautiful town of Kent, and then the next town north of Kent is Cornwall.
Okay, can we just go over those again? Go up the Hutchinson.
Go up the Hutchinson to Route 684 to Route 22, and then you get off Route 22 at Dover, and you go through, I believe it's Route 55. Will take you go through a thing called Dogtail Corners, which is a great name, and then through the little village there and then you wind up in Kent on Route 7.
What state is Dover in?
That is in New York State.
Okay.
Dover Plains.
Tell me some more of the towns that you go through.
So it's pretty straightforward. So you go up through, you get off 684 at Brewster, then you go through Pauling, Patterson, and this is all in New York State on Route 22, and then you get off at Dover, and you go through, I want to say it's Weebatuck. It's a little village there, and then you go through Dogtail Corners, and you cross over the Housatonic River at Bull's Bridge, and then you take a left on Route 7, which is also known as the Ethan Allen Highway, and you head north, and you go past Kent Falls, and then you're in Cornwall. But Kent Falls is actually a trip. A lot of people go there. It's a state park.
And what was your starting point on that one?
That starting point is you get on Route 7 at Bull's Bridge.
Okay.
And then you go up through the village of Kent, which is very pretty, and then you go up North Kent. You get to Kent Falls. That's worth a look because it's the beautiful falls coming down the side of the hill. And then you go to Cornwall Bridge, and there's places to visit and eat there, and then you can keep on going up into West Cornwall.
All beautiful territory, right?
Yeah, right. Route 7 follows the river, so you can get a nice view of the thing, and the Appalachian Trail is up on the hilltop.
Oh.
Parallel in the river, so if you want to hike,
And
You can hike it, or you can drive a car, whatever you want to do. Or you can bike it, or you can go down a canoe.
Oh, wow.
You're 25 minutes.
Oh, Gordon, we have 25 minutes. You have about 2 minutes left. What do you want to do with that 2 minutes?
Okay. Well, anyway, tell everybody to come on by, and you can see we have a website at cornwallct.org, American 250. You can find us on the web there if you want to keep up to date with what's happening
Do
in
you keep